Good. Right, so two nice inequalities here. The first one is deliberately set up for you to try and make you do something weird with negative numbers. Three minus 8x is less than 4. You might feel you want to take away the 3 to say that. And now we need to divide by minus 8. Now remember, in inequality, if you divide by a negative number, you have to switch the inequality sign around. And 1 divided by minus 8 is minus an eighth. So that was the answer for that one. Alternatively, what you could have done to avoid that slight dilemma of dividing by a minus, you could have said this is 3 is greater than 4 plus 8x. So minus 1 is greater than 8x. So minus an eighth is greater than x, which is of course the same thing, isn't it? It's often nicer, though, clearer, to then turn that round and write x less than minus an eighth. So you get the same thing either way that we do it. Right, part 2. I hassle you all the time with quadratic inequalities to draw the graph. Once we get to the point where we're ready to solve this, you must draw the graph, because that's the thing that makes it so much easier. This one here, slightly disguised to start with, we're going to have to multiply out this bracket. What do we get? Minus 6x, so that's minus 10x, plus 12. And actually now it becomes a lot easier if we take 12 away from both sides. We get that, which if we factorise, we've got a common factor of 2x. So it looks like that. Now we draw the graph. This is a quadratic that crosses at 0. Do you remember we talked about critical values? Of 0 and 5. So let's mark our critical values of 0 and 5. Draw our graph. We wanted to know when was the curve going underneath the x-axis. When was it negative? That bit, so the bit that relates to is that portion there. So our answer is x greater than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 5. You must draw the graph to show what you've done with this. There's almost a method mark in there for it. And that was that. Another, well, actually quite generous question. 7 marks for what you just did there.